That's something.
Activating threat matrix analysis.
Here's the burial chamber. His coffin should be over on the left. Well, that's castle. Doesn't get much better than that. Guess the same goes for our trail.
What now?
Check the body, see if we can't find something. Synth parts, vampire bites, a pulse. Anything that might suggest that he's been walking around in his spare time. Right now, my money's on an evil twin. So we got some new
something if
Any
you
luck?
need me to.
I found this.
Huh. Looks like a business card from Memory Den. Experience the memories of your favorite celebrities, athletes, and artists here at the Memory Center. No, that can't be right. Memory Dens are supposed to let you relive your own memories, not the memories of other people. Still, at least we have another lead. Best thing to do is go to the address and check it out. Holy shit, what was that? Heads up.
Where'd they? I knew there wasn't one. They're coming back.
This'll be fun. Oh, folks. Damn. Looks like they blew up the tunnel and trapped us all in. And by the way this place is shaking, it feels like the whole place might cave in. Look for a rail sign, another lever, a switch, something to get us out of here.
Didn't quit, did they?
Scanners are picking up chemicals close by. Good. I like chemical.
So is it possible or not? No, I'm afraid not. The machine is designed to extract memories, not alter them.
Couldn't you just reverse the process?
That's not how it works. If you put a drop of ink in a glass of milk, you can't remove the ink without emptying the glass. A memory is part of who you are.
Then you're free to wipe it all. I would not mind starting fresh.
Oh, what about your memories of us, our friendship?
What do you think it is I want to get rid of so badly?
If you want my opinion, I think you should toss this fool's idea out with the rest of the garbage. People obsess over the past enough. They don't need to revisit it. The nostalgia you crave is nothing more than an opiate.
Does that mean you're married to a drug dealer?
Only until you sign the divorce papers. And as for you, altering your memories won't do you any good, and I have proof.
And what would that be?
Well, remember that scene we did for that mystery movie? How many takes did you ask for before you were satisfied?
Jesus, I had to be close to 25.
And what was the first thing you said when we saw it at the theater?
That I wish we did about 5 more takes.
You see? You can change your memories all you want, but you're never going to be satisfied with the result.
Doesn't mean it's not worth a try. I mean, if you had the chance to go into your brain and rearrange a little furniture, wouldn't you do it?
If I had your memories, maybe I would.
Very funny. But let's say in theory I really did want to do it. Would it be possible using this machine?
Why even use the machine? Why not just replace your entire brain? All we'd need is a willing donor and a perfusion emulator.
How much of the brain do you need, exactly?
For it to work? Who knows? It might be the entire temporal lobe. Like I said, memories rarely stay confined to one part of the brain.
But it is possible to use the machine to implant memories instead of extracting them.
Anything is possible. Practical is another story. And even if we found someone to donate the memory, there are consequences to consider. I don't think you realize the level of danger involved.
What do you mean?
We aren't talking about growing a beard or borrowing your neighbor's hat. Incorporating other people's memories is fundamentally changing who you are. Your entire mind could be replaced without you even knowing it.
In theory, anyway. You've never actually done it.
My theories are usually right.
Well, I'd be willing to wager that you're wrong.
And there it is. It wouldn't be a discussion between you two without money changing hands.
It's not your money you'd be gambling with. Are you really willing to offer yourself up as a test subject?
Me? Of course not. I want to make sure it works first. We could find someone off the street, pay him a few dollars, get them to sign a waiver.
You two do realize the ethical quandary that poses?
Oh, ethics schmethics. Your husband's a doctor. He should know scientific discovery requires bending the rules from time to time.
Only if you went to the Transylvanian School of Medicine.
If we're doing this, and it's a big if, the memory in question has to be completely innocuous. We don't want to traumatize the patient.
Sure. In fact, what about this conversation right here? Just a harmless bit of dialogue between 4 good friends.
God forbid you infect someone with your brain.
She's right. You're too invested in this. The memory is so strong it might infect the patient.
What about her? She's a neutral party.
I suppose it could work.
The best laid schemes of mice and men.
Then it's a deal.
Jesus. It felt so real.
Crazy, isn't it? It's a brochure to explain how the whole thing works. It's too bad there isn't more.
I don't give a shit. As long as we can put new stuff in.
You can. But there's a limited amount of space. If you want to leave a memory, you're going to have to make it count.
I know the one.
Good. If what this says is true, and the memory's strong enough, your mind, your ideas, your soul even, live on through the program. Still, there's no guarantees. Identities take a lifetime to forge. It seems pretty far-fetched for one memory to have that much impact.
Doesn't matter. The point isn't to force anyone into believing me. I just want to show them what happened. After that, it's up to them to make up their own minds.
Ghost Castle, alright. Not a real ghost, but as close to one as you can get. Not sure about the others, though.
What do you mean?
There were 3 others, counting yourself. The woman looked like muscle. Don't know about the ghoul. All in all, not much to go on, really. We already knew Castle was here. Let me check the terminal again, see if there's anything else.
Up here? Look, I know you busted the lock on the gate. Bad move, all things considered. A lot easier to fix that than a broken window. There you are. It's alright. It's alright. Don't be afraid. You hungry? Here, I brought you a snack. Pretty good, huh? I'm not much of a sugar bombs guy. With my teeth. But out here, you take what you can get. Not much of a talker, huh? Well, it's alright. Susan says I'm not much of a listener, so I guess it works out. Susan's my wife, by the way. You'll like her. I think the kid's from the Institute.
What are you saying, John? She's a simp?
Yeah. Would explain a lot.
Okay, so what do? We can't just let her stay here. Who knows what she's capable of?
I don't think she's dangerous.
You don't know that.
Well, we should at least give her the night to get her bearings. Find out if she has any family we can contact.
Fine, but only for one night. Then I want her out of here. I'm sorry, but John's not here. He has to work during the day. Yes, it's always been a little lonely with him gone. What's that? You tore your shirt? Well, I suppose it's time we get you out of those rags anyway. Come on, I have something that might be just your size. There, see? Now you're ready for the dance. No, don't cry. Don't cry. It's going to be okay. Look, I thought it over. Maybe this can work. But if you're going to stay here, you'll have to at least tell us your name. You don't have one? I suppose we'll have to give you one then. How do you feel about Darcy?
There's no use hiding. She's a synth! She'll kill us all! Fucking synth!
Susan? No.
John, promise me you'll protect our daughter. Promise.
That was tough to watch. But I think I understand him a little better now. And why he did what he did. His wife overcame her fear because she knew her daughter was a synth. She grew to love her, even sacrificed her life for her. And it wouldn't have been possible had she not known the truth. Even watching from a distance, it's almost enough to convince you he was right. And I wasn't even in the machine. Can't imagine what it was like for Chaplin. What about you? Feel any different?
I have this burning feeling inside my skull. It's like it's on fire.
Shit. The terminal did say this whole thing was experimental. I'm not exactly Doc Amari, I was just trying to pilot you through it. But on the bright side, Castle's memory explained a lot. It's not crazy to think people are out there taking up his cause. And I think anyone who's inspired by that memory is gonna visit the place that it happened. That house reminds me of some of the homesteads that surround the old Hub City junkyard. Let's see if any squatters have moved in. And if we're lucky, maybe one of them is our castle.
What was that?
Well, let's just say I'm not in a hurry to end up like him.
Look at me, Box. You recognize me, don't you?
Box?
Did we kill this one?
I don't know any Box. My name is Castle.
No. Your codename's Boxcar. You went in that memory machine and it crossed a few wires, but you're still the same old runner doing drops of Des.
Machine. Yes, the machine. It has my memories. My name is Castle. John Castle.
Fuck. He's gone.
We found her.
Hey, it's
Found
morning.
Darcy,
Darcy?
Shit, that went fast.
my daughter. We found her. But now we have to protect her. Stop the people who took my wife.
The synth girl's alive? Castle. Listen to me. Do you know where we can find her?
I don't know. Oh God. She's still at the mayor's. I've gone and left her alone. All alone. Something happens to her. Susan, please forgive me.
The mayor's? You think he means Diamond City or... Shit. I bet he means the shelter. Before the war, there was this shelter the mayor had built in case the news got launched. It's fortified, well hidden. It's gotta be it.
You're gonna leave Darcy alone. Starting now.
Whoa, not you two. Come on, babe, stay with me. You're not Castle. You're my girl, and I'm yours. Besides, your kid's name's Sean, remember? And you were married, but not to Susan Castle.
You murdering psychopath. I'm gonna make you suffer.
You're not thinking straight, please. Put down the gun.
Stay away from her.
Oh, fuck. He's got a grenade.
The stim impact over here. I think I'm crazy.
Still in one piece. My arm. Does it look bad?
I hope
That's
that
a
needle
wrap.
was sterilized.
Do you see now, goddammit? I'm on your side. And for the last time, you're not John Castle. Castle's fucking dead, and you'll end up just like Boxcar if you don't figure that out.
That was stupid of me, I know. I wasn't thinking.
Oh, you were thinking alright, just with the wrong fucking brain. But at least you're back. I guess it took a little bullet disco to jar the old memory banks. It's too bad the same didn't work for Boxcar. Anyways, we gotta find Castle's kid. It's not much further now, but let me know if things start getting wobbly.
I almost feel sorry for him.
You're still here?
What's the kill count up to? I keep losing track of who's ahead.
Find anything good?
So much death.
You look different than I imagined. But that's the problem with looks, isn't it? You can look like pretty much anything. A railroad agent, an institute
Look at the history of
spy,
this place.
Just a
The
cold-blooded
Boston
killer.
Mayoral Shelter,
I mean,
right?
look at me. I'm probably the last
Do you
thing
think it
you
reflects the
expect.
history of mankind?
Who the hell are you?
Destined
Where's
to
Castle's
repeat
daughter?
its mistakes?
The real Darcy? I
You're
don't
rich,
know.
sitting
Castle
on your
thought
wealth,
she was still
while
alive.
the rest of us suffering
But the
and
wastes
scrounging
have a
for
way
what's
of making us all liars. Not dead or alive. We're all just fighting for their memory. And if you've taken a turn in the machine, you'd realize that a piece of them lives in all of us.
Wait, I remember you. You were there when Castle uploaded his memories. And I'd be willing to bet you're the one doing the wipes.
Guilty as charged. But be careful when you're telling up the score. The railroad might not come out ahead.
We do what we have to.
Sure you did. And we've both done enough to where we can be allies. But we don't have to be enemies. You know what we're doing out there. You've seen it. Lived it. All that's left now is to decide. Draw your gun, and we fight. Leave, and we can get on with our work.
Who are you people, exactly?
If you ran the memories, you probably saw me there. Back then, it was just the four of us. We've since expanded. Of course, we all have our reasons for joining this fight. Of all the people I met after turning ghoul, John was the only guy who stuck up for me. The only one who treated me like an equal. When I found out about his cause, I told him about the machine. With a few tweaks, we could make an army. All it takes is one turn in the wash. Johnny Boy does the rest.
What are you planning on doing?
Yeah, besides getting kids taken by slavers.
That was a fuck-up. No denying it. We were gonna save those kids and send them off to homesteads. But you guys got there first. The difference is, we would have been honest with the families and told them exactly who they were adopting. It was a lost opportunity, to say the least. As for what happens next, it's more of the same. Only now we have the people to deliver the packages on our own. No more relying on outsiders.
And what about Boxcar? And Chaplin?
No one is forced to use the machine. They knew the dangers, just like your friend. The important thing is that they learn the truth. John's truth.
This ends now.
She's right. You killed Chaplin, Boxcar, and God knows how many people. We can't let you endanger anyone else.
Well, I guess it's for the best. Truth is, if the wash didn't fix you, you're no good to me anyway. Let's go.
Let's see who can get the highest score.
With our best regards, John! Fuck. Let's get out of here quickly before this stuff messes up my hair.
Hey.
So, that should put an end to Castle, ghosts and all.
It was a piece of cake.
If you say so. I wasn't sure I'd be able to pull the trigger after watching those memories. And on top of that, now I have to get someone to unplug the machine. Part of me feels bad for doing it. Even now I still feel Castle's story needs to be told, just not in that way. Either way, I guess we're done here. Still, I can't get over what Boxcar was saying when we found him. He said Darcy was here, as if he saw her. I wonder what he meant by that.
Shit. That fucking smell.
He must have been using her to help control the others. It also explains why he bailed on all the other scents. And why so many of them were kids.
I'm still a fucking dog.
He was after Darcy the whole time. Still not much of a talker, eh? Well, don't worry. It's gonna be okay. I never was good with kids. Luckily, this place is about the safest place to be in the meantime.
Are you sure this is safe?
Well, you can never be 100% sure, but she doesn't look like she wants to move. It might be good to give her some space for the time being. When we get topside, I'll arrange for someone to pick her up and find her a home. Of course, if that's really her and she's really a synth, it'd be best to find parents who won't freak out when she doesn't start getting older. Anyways, point is, she'll be in good hands. But if that Pip-Boy's any indication, still have work to do. Come on, let's go.